Behemoths, Titans, Legends. This is Pokemon VGC 2016. Hello everyone and welcome to Sharp Dress Gaming, and today we're back with some more Pokemon VGC 2016 featuring the team that features Darmanitan, also has Palkia, Groudon, Crobat, Kangaskhan, and Ferrothorn. Now, one of my viewers suggested changing Palkia's item, which is Life Orb, to either Expert Belt or Lustrous Orb. I'm going to leave it on Life Orb, because Lustrous Orb, I think it only powers Dragon and Water-type moves, so that would leave Earth Power and Thunder in the dust. And then Expert Belt will only power moves that are super effective, so I figure I'll just get the all-around with Life Orb. It's, Palkia, I don't see it being a problem, and that's the Palkia that I got this from. The Palkia that I got this from was running Life Orb from James Beck, so I'm just gonna leave it as such. Nice suggestion, but that's not what I'm looking for in this Palkia. I'm just looking for an all-around blaster. That's kind of what this team is, just powerhouses, and then Groudon can kind of take hits, but then Ferrothorn and Crobat are there for support. So maybe we'll try that kind of Palkia in the future, but as for right now, we're keeping it Life Orb. So we're gonna look for a battle. I know the webcam's a little dark. One of my lights actually just died, but hopefully next time you guys see me, I'll be in a new place. I'm moving this Saturday, so then hopefully we'll have internet by the time I have to record again. So we have Memo with, what is this team? I am excited. Crawdaunt, Kangaskhan, Thundurus, a Cofagrigus, a Infernape, and a Sceptile. Now, I'm assuming it's a Mega Sceptile with the Thunderous Discharge, or Mega Kangaskhan. Like, you could have two Megas. I think you won't bring Sceptile because I do have Groudon. So, and we can bring Ferrothorn if that's the case as well. Ferrothorn looks really good here, except for against the Infernape. So we won't lead with Ferrothorn, but we will bring Crobat to lead. The Crobat and Kangaskhan. Or Crobat and Darmanitan. Or Palkia. I kind of like... Oh, I don't really like Palkia here. Palkia's not too great. So we're going to go Crobat, Kangaskhan, Darmanitan, Groudon. I could bring Pharaoh, but again, Pharaoh really is only good against Sceptile, Crawdaunt as well, I guess, but we're just going to go with this. So I led with Crobat because either I can do some setup stuff with Tailwind, or I can use Quick Guard to block Fake Out. And they'll have to Fake Out the Kangaskhan, if that's the case, so... And if it is Infernape, I'm going to double it. I'm going to Quick Guard and Fake Out because I don't want to get close combated. Sceptile Crawdaunt. Okay, I can deal with that. Why do you bring Sceptile? I don't know, Ming. But what I can do here... I'm going to taunt the Crawdaunt so it can't really get anything off. Though what I could do... You know what, I'm going to do this instead. I'm going to Tailwind... Oh, okay, communication was interrupted. Perfect. But what I was going to do is Tailwind Double Edge the Crawdaunt. So I can just knock out the Crawdaunt and then the following turn knock out the Sceptile with Double Edge. But it quit. Oh, my screen kind of faded for a second. So we're going to look for another battle. I was really excited to see where that went. Why did they disconnect that late into it? I don't know. I don't know, Ming. Ooh, hello. We're going to pull up another battle here. 1477 rated player from Japan. 6v6 single. Well, they got the big 6, so they may or may not know what they're doing. They were pretty low rated, so they may have just like pulled this from somewhere, but don't really know how to work it quite yet. but you never want to double guess. So you guys know the big six: Groudon, Xerneas, Kangaskhan, Salamence, Smeargle, and Talonflame. So I'm going to do that same thing I did before with Crobat, Kangaskhan. Crobat and Kangaskhan. I like Darmanitan here, so I'm going to bring Darmanitan. Makes sense. I could go Palkia. Or I could go with my own Groudon, which I believe will be better. What? You need something for that Mence, too. And Palkia has the Spatial Wren. I'm going to go with Palkia. I'm going to go Palkia over Groudon. We'll see if that's a good choice or not. I am really dark in that webcam. Can't even tell where my beard is. My beard is getting pretty massive, too. Ah. I'm going to be all beard at one point. My hair's getting long, too, so I'm just going to be a ball of hair. So yeah, Kangaskhan, Smeargle, a typical lead here with Crobat, Kangaskhan. So do I never know if normal Kangaskhan outspeeds Smeargle or not. But either way, I can just Quick Guard. Mega Evolve. Fake out the Smeargle, or does he not fake me? Or does he protect? Just to be safe. I'm gonna low kick the Kangaskhan. I don't think my low kick knocks out a Kangaskhan though, which is the unfortunate thing. Oh, I should have went for Taunt. I'm dumb. I should have taunted Smeargle and then low kicked the Kangaskhan. Because my Crobat can't get faked out either way. And his Kangaskhan Mega Evolve first, so either way they're attacking me first. Oh, unless they fake out, of course. But that should mean that they won't knock out my Kangaskhan either, because that means they're Jolly Max Speed, which low kick from a Jolly Max Speed Kangaskhan, or Max Attack Kangaskhan. Yeah, it's Spiky Shield anyway, so perfect. Perfect. We get the Quick Guard off. Let's hope they used Fake Out. No, they also use... Oh no, I went first, so that doesn't necessarily mean that you win the Speed tie if you Mega Evolve. But they also low kicked, so they crit me. I was about to say, barring the crit, they won't knock me out, but of course they get it. So here, I can just bring in Darmanitan and start Flare Blitzing stuff. Also, last episode, somebody pointed this out to me. I was being stupid. Sheer Force makes it so you can't flinch. So, I knew that. I was just being dumb. So let's taunt the Smeargle. I'm going to actually U-turn off the Kangaskhan. Just in case he, like, brings in a Groudon or something. I don't know what he's thinking about bringing in. I'm just going to U-turn off him. So that probably means he also has Groudon. If he has Smeargle, Kang. He actually withdraws the Smeargle. So Smeargle, Kang. Groudon is there. So he's probably got Xerneas. He didn't bring Mence for sure. I'm pretty sure he didn't bring Talonflame. I'm pretty sure he brought Xerneas. So I definitely want to save my Darmanitan for Xerneas, so I can plow into it. Darmanitan's going to get the U-turn off onto the Kangaskhan. That's going to knock it out. That's going to knock her out. Darmanitan gets to withdraw it, and my battery's going to die. Shoot, dang. Let's bring in Palkia. And I don't know where my charger is either, which is the best part about this. So I'm going to have to pause the recording halfway through it. Crobat gets a taunt off, so the Groudon won't be able to protect. But I also can't Hydro Pump it, which is kind of annoying. But I do have Earth Power for that specific reason. Brings in the Smeargle once again. I'm expecting another Spiky Shield because he saw my taunt, so I'm going to actually Super Fang the Groudon and Earth Power it, see if I can get rid of it. To see if I can get rid of it. If not, we should at least get the Super Fang off on it. May also withdraw Groudon for Xerneas, but I don't really see that happening. Doesn't protect, that's going to be bad. But we get the Super Fang off. And the or earth power, is that able to knock out Groudon from here? It is. So more Groudon to worry about. Smeargle go for Dark Void. It's a really slow Smeargle too. Unless Palk is just really fast. There's the Dark Void. I should have taunted, but I did get rid of that Groudon, which is really nice. Crobat sleeps. Does Palkia sleep as well? It does. Damn it. I have to take 2 turns of sleep here. Alright, we have to take at least 1 turn here. Is it Xerneas? It's Talonflame, which is not bad at all, because Darmanitan can Rock Slide it. I mean, Darmanitan does unfortunately faint to Brave Bird, as we saw in the last episode. But if I'm able to... Oh, wrong one. I mean, it doesn't matter. We have to sleep this turn anyway. It does not matter. Smeargle's going to follow me, which does not matter, as we know already. We're going to see a Brave Bird from the Talonflame into who? Into the Palkia, which is going to be able to take 2 of them. Of course, we have to sleep for this turn. Actually, I should be trying to Super Fang the Smeargle so I can just Rock Slide KO 2 Pokemon here. I am going to taunt, though. And we're going to Spatial Rend the Talonflame this time. We're going to Spatial Rend the Talonflame this time. In case for some reason he doesn't Brave Bird my Palkia and Smeargle, of course, uses to follow me, then I would have been able to get Spatial Rend off into it. But I think he's Brave Birding the Palkia, which he does. Crobat, do you wake up? Please, God, wake up. Crobat is fast asleep, unfortunately. But, here's the thing. So, Darmanitan, I'm pretty sure dies to Brave Bird, unfortunately. If we can get this taunt off on the Smeargle and for some reason he doesn't Brave Bird Darmanitan, then we can win. That's the only way you can win. If he Brave Birds Crobat, Smeargle's Spiky Shields. There's a Brave Bird. Does that go into Darmanitan? Damn it. Darmanitan holds on! What? Darmanitan, can you hit this damn Talonflame? Finally, Darmanitan, my girl. My girl boy. Alright, so Talonflame goes down. And that means it's just a Smeargle who... And Crobat's still asleep. What the hell are you doing, Crobat? What the hell are you doing? So we are scarfed into Rock Slide, unfortunately. But I don't think the Smeargle can touch us. So we're going to Taunt and Rock Slide. Smeargle has Dark Void... Yeah, he's going to forfeit. It had Dark Void follow me and Spiky Shield for sure. Probably didn't have attacking moves. Smeargle usually don't. And I could have Super Feigned him to death if he had gotten Darmanitan anyway. But, like I said, my DS is going to die, so I need to charge it for a second, so we'll be right back with battle number, I guess, technically 3. Alright guys, we're all plugged in and charging, so we're going to hit that challenge button and find our final battle for this team. So I'm going to have to come up with a new team for you guys before I move into the next place, so I can get all set up and ready to go. If you have any suggestions for Pokemon you'd like to see, let me know in the comment section below. Otherwise, we're going to be battling Neb, 1459 rated player. Ooh, with the Mewtwo, the Palkia as well, a Ferrothorn, a Crobat, a Liepard, and a Landorus. So I think my own Crobat's going to be able to do very well here because we can Quick Guard that Liepard. We can also use Taunt on Pokemon and that kind of stuff. I also kind of want to bring my own Ferrothorn. I know he has a Ferrothorn, but mine also does fairly well against his team. So I think we'll do that. We'll also bring Groudon, I'm thinking. And Kangaskhan. Maybe no Darm, but I kind of want Darm. Is my Palkia good too? I think my Palkia is not terrible. But I kind of want my Kanga. Yeah, let's go Crobat, Palkia, Groudon, and Ferro. No Kanga, no Darm. That might be kind of strange, just because Ferrothorn's really our only physical attacker. I mean, he does have that Landorus for Intimidate, but I do like just blamming things with Flare Blitz and Double Edge. But let's see how this turns out. We got Crobat Palkia against Mewtwo Liepard. So right away here I can just start hitting Quick Guard with Crobat. So let's Quick Guard with Crobat, and let's Spatial Rend the Mewtwo. Now Mewtwo fairly well could Psy Strike my Crobat, which could be a problem. Fairly well could be a problem. I believe I have Focus Sash Crobat, if I recall. We get the Quick Guard up, and you could just Psy Strike Foul Play. My part's going to try and Fake Out. There's the Psy Strike from the Mewtwo. Is that into Crobat? It is. Are we Focus Sash? We are. Now the unfortunate thing is going to be that we aren't going to knock out this Mewtwo, I'm pretty sure. It's going to do a nice amount of damage, but it's not going to knock out. Now this following turn, I'm going to taunt the Liepard, expecting it to want to Foul Play this turn. Maybe like Psy Strike Palkia, Foul Play Crobat. Oh, Liepard's actually going to Swagger. So I could have Quick Guarded there. But I do get the taunt off on it. I think. Actually, Mewtwo might outspeed Crobat. It does. Damn it. Oh, look at that beard. Yep, there goes Crobat. Darn it, I could have Quick Guarded there. I was hoping it for... I mean, I wouldn't have outsped anyway, so it didn't really matter. Well, I mean, it kind of did. Well, yeah, it really does. Because I would have gotten rid of that Mewtwo right there. Now I can bring in Pharaoh. So we know this Liepard has Fake Out and Swagger. It probably also has, like, Encore and Taunt, I would think. No, it's got to have Foul Play at some point. But I'm going to Leech Seed this Liepard. Am I? No, I should Gyro Ball it, right? I'm going to Leech Seed the Liepard. We're going to try and Spatial Rend this Mewtwo again. Try and Spatial Rend the Mewtwo once again. I think Mewtwo Psy Strikes Palkia here. We'll see if we're bulky enough to take it or not. Mewtwo actually knows Will-O-Wisp. Very interesting. Will-O-Wisp Mewtwo. It looks like a Liepard. Yep, Foul Played. Into Palkia. How well are we going to take that? Not very well at all. Oh, because of Swagger. That's right. We do get the Spatial Rend off, and it does connect with the Mewtwo. Bop, bop, bop. So we do get rid of Mewtwo. Which is nice. And we do get this Leech Seed off. So since Ferrothorn is now burned, I'm going to try and ride out Leech Seed as much as possible, which was kind of my play to begin with. Let's see who's coming in next. Is it, in fact, a Palkia? It's a Landorus. With Intimidate, so my Ferrothorn's kind of useless at this point when it comes to attack stat. We have a Groudon in the back, huh? I'm going to Leech Seed the Landorus. It might go for... I'm actually going to Hydro Pump it as well, in case we get a Taunt. Liepard's actually going to switch out. And who's coming in? Palkia. Now, does Landorus... What is... Oh, my Palkia actually outspeeds the Landorus. We get Hidden Confusion, though. If we would have gotten that Hydro Pump off, we would have been so good. And Landorus is going to go for Earthquake. Oh, Telepathy Palkia. I completely forgot that those were available. I mean, it's like you have to use a certain nature on them, which is annoying. Because it's the event Pokemon, so you have to use that event Pokemon for it. Leech Seed on the Landorus now. Leech Seed on the Landorus. I'm going to bring in my Groudon. Which isn't great, because this Landorus is Earthquaking. And I'm assuming the Palkia might outspeed us. So we might just be losing our Groudon here. I'm going to try and get the Leech Seed up onto the Palkia, though. For sure. Full shizzle. So I'm going to Leech Seed Palkia and Flamethrower the Landorus. Palkia is going to be the fastest. It's going to Earth Power the Groudon, so my Ferrothorn should be safe this turn. Landorus is also going to outspeed and get the Earthquake off, which is probably going to knock out my poor Groudon. It should knock out Ferrothorn, though, which it does not. So we're able to get the Leech Seed off. I mean, we're not going to win this game, obviously, because now we're up against a Landorus and a Palkia. They both do have Leech Seed on them, mind you. But I'm going to try and protect it out. You best believe. You best believe it. I probably should have just protected Groudon there, just to get an extra turn with Leech Seed. Probably would have been my best play there. Oh, I left the cursor on. Great, now I'm going to have to remember to take that off. So I'm going to protect. He might switch one out. Probably be his best play. He's going to switch out the Landorus. Makes sense. And in comes the Liepard. So I'm going to protect this turn. Palkia is going to try an Earth Power, but I am protected. And here comes some Leech Seed for Little Pharaoh. Now, this Liepard fairly well could fake me out here. I think that's what it's going to do. I think we're going to see a fake out. Fake out and a switch, so I'm going to protect. I'm going to try to protect. I was going to just try and Leech Seed again. Yeah, I'm going to withdraw Palkia and the Landorus, and Liepard fakes out. And then that would be game, most likely. If I don't get this protect here. I don't get it. Oh, Liepard's actually going to Encore me into protect. Darn it, if we would have went for Leech Seed instead, we'd be in a little bit better position, but the Landorus is in fact... Actually, I'm going to protect this turn, because I get to, since you Encored me into it. But the Landorus would have Earthquaked me anyway, and Liepard's going to switch on to Palkia just so he doesn't knock himself out, but not that it really matters in the long run here. Ferrothorn's going to get his Protect off. And we're going to end up losing this one. Things we could have done differently. Bring Kangaskhan probably would have helped. If we didn't get hit by the Confusion, we would have knocked out Landorus. So we'd be looking a lot better right now. But what can you do about that? Other things. God, that Mewtwo just kind of wrecked me too. Using Quick Guard again also. If I would use Quick Guard twice, and that was just a prediction game, so what can you do? I actually protected myself twice. Just, wait, what? My game card has been removed. What? What is going on? 3DS? It's still there. I don't know what happened. Maybe I put too much pressure on it. So now it's going to look like I DC'd. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me today, and we will see you next time. Stay sharp, everyone.